Hello, it's time for more tips with Tammy. And before I begin today, I would just like to share with you that for those who don't know me very well, doing videos is pretty much pushing me outside of my comfort zone. And so when I do them, I tend to get incredibly serious and feel self-conscious. But I'm still pushing myself to do them because I really want to share information and share knowledge. And by the way, I have this like kind of funky something or other going on with my hair today. I'm calling it like the funky Farrah Fawcett look. I'm not quite sure what's happening and I can't seem to control it. In any case, what I would like to talk with you about today is body language. And I don't have enough time to cover everything that there is to know about body language in just this short little video. So what I will do today is simply provide you 4 primary reasons I've identified for body language being important in our lives. The first of those reasons is that body language is the universal means of communication. That means simply that there are certain gestures that we use and certain forms of body language we use that no matter what culture we come from and no matter what part of the world we come from, they mean the same thing. Things such as smiling, nodding the head, shaking the head, shrugging the shoulders, those all mean the same thing no matter where you travel. We also know that those are not learned behaviors because scientists have studied and learned that even those born without sight, those who are born blind, use the same gestures to communicate the same things. So it can't be a learned behavior. So that's the first reason that body language is so important. The second reason that body language is important is because of what happens in the first 1 to 30 seconds of meeting somebody. And that is, sound effect, judgment. So when we meet somebody, within that first 1 to 30 seconds, we are definitely making a judgment. And I love the people who say, oh, I don't judge. Everybody judges. I don't care who it is. We're making a judgment. We need to make judgments. Sometimes what keeps us safe in this world. In any case, the additional thing is that within the first 7 seconds of meeting somebody is when you have an opportunity to make that first impression. Hopefully a good first impression. Other decisions that are being made within the first seconds of meeting somebody are things like whether or not a doctor will be sued if something goes awry with that doctor, whether or not a politician will be elected, if somebody will get a job. So people are making quick judgments about us, and a lot of that is based on the body language that we are expressing. So the third reason that body language is important is because it is the primary means of communication too. And I say that meaning much of what we communicate is nonverbal. So 93% of what people take in through our communication is nonverbal. Only 7% of what we're communicating in words is actually verbal. That didn't make any sense. See, and I'm not redoing this video, so I'm going to continue. The fourth reason that body language is so important is that we use it, or we can use it, to influence ourselves and influence others. Hopefully we use it in a positive way to influence ourselves as well as others. So that can be things like doing power posing to make ourselves feel more confident. That reduces cortisol, increases testosterone, and so we increase our confidence. That's just one example of ways to use body language to influence. But smiling is a great way to do that because it is contagious and it's very connective, makes people like one another, and makes people feel good. So I could go on, and I would love to go on and on about body language, but there's just really not enough time in a short video to do that. Thanks.